Borealis here. Welcome to my channel. I want to say I just hit 1,000 subscribers, so I'm celebrating and I appreciate you subscribing and watching my videos. I want to say I work really hard at making great content for all of you, so it's much appreciated. So I won this box. Well, I didn't win it, actually. It was a buy it now. So I bought this box off of a shop Goodwill, and it's all brooches. So I wanted to show you what I saw in the listing on Shop Goodwill first before we get started. So this was the listing. I blurred out the photos so it'll be a true unboxing surprise. I bought it as a buy it now, not a live auction. And at the end of the video, I'll explain a little bit more about how to buy a buy it now on Shop Goodwill. It's a lot of 8 brooches. It says they're unbranded, and I paid $20.02. So let's see what we have. So exciting. That's very interesting because usually they put a receipt in here and I don't see a receipt. I don't see any receipt. Just a little odd, but I got it from, it's shipped from Oxnard, California, which I think the Santa Barbara Goodwills plug into this Oxnard shipping station. So I think these brooches are from the Santa Barbara area. Let's see what we have. The listing said it was 8 brooches, and I really got an idea of the brooches. They had pictures of the brooches that were listed, and it was so interesting because the listing said that they were all unbranded, but then this was in the photo plain as day. So it had me feel like if they're calling this an unbranded lot, and I can see from the photo that at least one thing is branded, maybe other things will be branded. I'm like, that's really not unbranded. That's an MFA, Museum of Fine Arts, Boston. You know, if you watch my channel, you know I love to research and find out what pieces of art these came from. So the pieces of jewelry that they manufacture and sell in their gift shops and things, what they always take them from pieces of artwork or old artifacts or hieroglyphs or something like that. So I'm going to do a little bit of research and see if I can trace this one back. It doesn't have anything to tell me what it might have come from. So I looked it up on the MFA site, and the closest thing I could find is this Supa, which is a Japanese sword guard. And this one says it's from the late 17th century, but you can see it has the flower and trellis design. The flowers are just slightly different. So this is the closest thing I could attribute it to. I'm going to look at the back of it to make sure it is an MFA and not just put on that card. Oh yeah, it's sterling. It's a sterling MFA brooch. So we have a winner right there. You can see it's a brooch and it's also pendant. You can wear it as either. So that's really pretty, and I'm really glad it's sterling. And sometimes, you know, you just gotta really study these Shop Goodwill listings because the person posting them doesn't always know or understand what to post or how to post things. I know so many of us do because we do so many listings. And so I'm glad I spotted this one, and yay that it's sterling. We'll put that in the box. If you want to purchase any of these brooches, I take orders via email, not through the comments. So send me an email. I did comp this one. There was one that sold for like $48. That was not new. It was not even in good condition. And then there's one listed that's not new for $50. So I'll sell this one to you guys, my viewers, for a discounted price than what I would post on eBay. This one's new with tag. I don't think it really looks like it's ever been worn. It's in great shape. If you're interested, send me an email and we can work out a price. So the rest of this bundle is supposed to be all unbranded, but let's see what we have. Wow. This one is super interesting. I thought this was just going to be like straight up like manufactured plastic, but it actually is really delicate. It almost feels like it was potentially even hand molded and hand painted is how this one feels. So it's a little fancier, and that clasp on it actually looks older. It's an older style clasp. So this is not modern. You can see from the way, you know, this is older, and this little part right here is an older style. So this is a vintage. I will have to research it. It's actually a little sticky even. It's so interesting though. It's translucent, and then you have kind of the hand painted splashes on there. Wow, what a treat on that one. I did my research on this because I'd never seen anything like it. I posted it in one of my jewelry groups, and of course, there were a few people on there who knew exactly what it was. One person said, it's cellulose acetate. Search eBay for more examples of this type of jewelry. Another person said that the material is unstable due to migrating plasticizers, surface deposits, and sticky, tacky weeping can occur. That was a mouthful, but super informative. I did look up cellulose acetate brooches on eBay, and they look really, really similar to what I have. So good to know I'm on the right track with it, and I got it identified. Okay, let's see what else we have. Put those there. Okay. All right. This looks like, I like to guess, this looks like it could even be a Trifari, but let me flip it over and find out. No, it doesn't have any markings. Let me just take a look. I don't see any markings on that at all. So it's just really a brushed gold flower design, vintage. Yay on that one. We have 8 of these total. Ooh, look at that one. That might be like maybe a dogwood style flower, but I think dogwoods only have 4 petals. Super duper special metal. No markings on the back, but very unique. Very pretty, very unique. I like that it's like they kind of layered it, so you can see there's this base piece that's layered here. I have a helicopter, I think, flying over. There it is. Interesting. I film out in the garage, so I get a lot of noises. And then they layered the flower part of it on top of the leaf part of it, and then they layered this center piece with a rhinestone in the middle. This one's gorgeous. The next one we have is also floral, brushed gold. I think it has maybe one stone missing over here, or that might just be a dead stone. Oh no, it's a dead stone because I see the stones actually there, so that would just need to be cleaned up a little bit. But these are all wonderful. Oh, it has a brand. They didn't look at this. They were just like unbranded, all unbranded, but I have sterling and MFA. Oh, this is an art. Wow, this is a gorgeous art is for Arthur Pepper. And, you know, a lot of his stuff is, it's okay. It's okay sellers. But some pieces sell better than others. And I bet this is a higher priced art brooch. He did a lot of like holiday, you know, a lot of times you'll see like art, little Christmas trees and things like that. But I really bet this is one of his better sellers. I've never seen an Arthur Pepper brooch that looked like this. It's gorgeous. Unbranded! Not. Okay. Given that this is a large signed Arthur Pepper brooch, my impulse is just to post it on eBay, but I wanted to give you guys the opportunity to buy it. And if nobody takes it in the next couple weeks, then I'll probably just post it on eBay. It does have 2 tiny rhinestones missing on the base petals. Let's see what we have here. Whew. Look how sparkly that one is. Let's see if I have some catching everything here. Wow. Maybe it's got one little missing stone right there. Maybe. I like all the filigree work on this. I mean, that's a super easy fix as well. Let's see if it has a mark. Look at the back of it. And it has a C-style clasp back there. You can see it. It's like a work of art, this one. I like it. Oh, we have 8. Okay, just counting. We have 8. We have this one. A little flower with a pearl. Silver toned. Let's see if there's any marks on the back of it. Doesn't look like it. Cute little brooch. Good condition. What else? Our final piece is this one. It looks like it has enamel work and some rhinestone centers. It's gorgeous. Really pretty. Let's see if it has any marks on the back. That's interesting. That's like a big old piece of glue. Oh, almost like that somebody glued it to something to make some art, maybe. Wow. I'm going to take that glue off of there because this is definitely a wearable brooch. You know, I know so many of us like to do the jewelry art, you know, make jewelry trees and jewelry, you know, whatever, paintings or pictures, framed art. And, you know, I appreciate the artistry of it. And it breaks my heart when people are using vintage pieces that are collectible. You know, I know that some jewelry isn't collectible. I know some jewelry is cheaply made and never going to be collectible, and other pieces are definitely collectible. And I get sad to think that they're being chopped up or glued onto something, or, you know, what I see is that there were only so many pieces made. There are only so many, you know, Boucher brooches in the world, and there are only so many, you know, gorgeous, you know, Crown Trifari pieces, and the thought that they're being slightly destroyed just kind of breaks my heart a little. But I'm going to take this glue off the back. Oh, look at that. It came right off. That's nice to know. Okay. So here are our 8 brooches, and I think we did really well for 20 bucks. And as promised, I'm going to show you how the Buy It Now works on Shop Goodwill. I bought this lot of brooches on a pure Buy It Now. With Shop Goodwill, you can set it where you can do a Buy It Now in the advanced search settings. Look at only the Buy It Now listings. Some Buy It Now listings are also on auction. Like this one says Buy It Now, but then it also has a timer that's counting down the auction, which means it's a running auction, but if you pay a little more, you can buy it now. And then there are some pure Buy It Nows that aren't running with the auctions. They don't have any auction attached to them. So they're not going to come up when the auction expires in the listings. You have to search them out. So I don't know why this was listed as a pure Buy It Now to not come up. And it was only listed for $9.99. So I just caught it at the right time. I hope that helps you with your jewelry shopping. Thanks for joining me today. If you like what you're seeing, hit that subscribe button. It's free.